As a disclaimer, I would like to state that these are my opinions. You don't have to agree, and I don't really care if you disagree. I'm just giving my honest opinion on some topics of the K-pop community that I just dislike, or like, that would be considered unpopular compared to most people's opinions. Now without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. I do not think that Wendy from Red Velvet is racist. Okay, if you have been under a rock, or haven't really been paying attention, let me vaguely explain what happened. Basically, Wendy got bashed really bad for stereotyping types of teenagers or something on a TV show in Korea. I'll try to insert a clip now of the said scandalous moment.
흑인 언니 분들이라고 하시면은 Girl, what did you say, girl? No, you ain't doing that. 약간 이 표정도 막 이렇게 하고 몸을 좀
After this video resurfaced, people went wild and started calling Wendy racist because she was apparently acting, quote-unquote, ghetto to explain how African American girls act, which I think she shouldn't get hated on. Okay, let me explain. If she was a normal girl and she did that, people wouldn't say anything and just move on. But now that Red Velvet has been gaining popularity, it's apparently problematic. Like, no. I'm pretty sure everyone at one point has stereotyped someone, and it isn't a bad thing. Stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason, because in the most part, it's a more exaggerated version of the truth. Like, everyone has done a white girl impression where they would flip their hair and say something like, "Oh my God, Jessica," and then he was like, and blah blah blah. In conclusion, what Wendy said was wrong, but it was a joke and people need to stop being overly sensitive. Number 2. I don't get why people are suddenly hating on Momoland for having similar sounding songs. When they put out Boom Boom, everyone was like, wow, Momoland are so good and fresh. But ever since Bam, they got thrown away so quick. And all because their latest song sounded so much like Boom Boom. I actually think it's not a bad thing that they put out similar sounding songs. Okay, I'm not even going to lie. The two songs sound identical, but they did that for a reason. If you kept putting out content and weren't really getting recognition for it, and somehow you made something and it just exploded and everyone was loving it, of course you would make similar sounding stuff because that's what got you the success that you wanted. I just hate seeing people say, wow, they should have put out something different. But honey, different is not what got them hundreds of millions of views, and the push that they got in the Korean entertainment industry. But not gonna lie, I like Bam more than Boom Boom though. Whoops. Number 3. BTS do not need an English album. You don't know how much this irritates me. Now that BTS have gotten big in America, so many people are demanding English albums, and honestly that's ridiculous. I'm not even going to dwell on this too much. Just no, honey, no. Number 4. SM needs to stop giving their new groups so many comebacks. SM is one of my favorite companies, but they manage things so poorly. We had to wait 3 years for a Super Junior comeback, 2 years for EXO, 2,456 years for SNSD and SHINee. FX? Where is she? I feel like SM does this weird thing where they would produce so much stuff for a group and then after a couple of years will put out a different group and forget about the rest. Which I feel like is what they are doing with Red Velvet and NCT right now. Like, we don't need 3 Red Velvet songs a year and a new NCT member every Tuesday. Please stop. SM is wearing their new artists out and leaving the others under the light. Sis, why? Number 5. iKON deserve the Saudi. Okay, this isn't really an unpopular opinion, but if iKON don't win Song of the Year with Love Scenario, I'm going to throw hands. They didn't work this hard for 3 years and get mistreated by YG to not win this. Mnet more like Snake Net. I'm watching you. Number 6. I don't think that Blackpink is overrated. Would this really be an unpopular opinion video if I didn't include Blackpink? By far, I think that this is one of the most unpopular opinions. Overrated? No. Overhyped? Maybe. Being overrated and overhyped are two different things. First of all, I think that Blackpink is an amazing group and all, but stop saying that they don't deserve the hype that they're getting. The reason that they get so much hype is that they aren't like your average cutesy girl group that is recycled in every entertainment company. They're different, and that's what people want to see. Their girl crush concept really fits their image, and I think people are getting really tired of your local cute girl groups that are everywhere and want to see something more fresh. Also, they're a YG girl group, and YG has a really bad girl and boy group ratio where there aren't really any girl groups. So of course people are going to hype them up. In the end, I think that they deserve all the recognition that they are getting. And that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave some of your own unpopular opinions below in the comments.